Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are back on the channel with another video today. We're going to be discussing my 10 players who I think are going to have an unreal season in League Two next season. We are going to have some honourable mentions at the end, but furthermore, remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and let's get into this. So the first player that I have got is Paul Mullen from Wrexham. Obviously, last season he got 38 goals in 46 games. Yes, he's probably League One Championship quality, but still to get that number in the National League is unreal. And also he scored many goals against Sheffield United in the FA Cup. He was absolutely unreal in those games as well. I remember he did miss a penalty in the replay at Sheffield United, but literally had a great performance. Obviously, as I said before, he is League One Championship quality, so he's going to easily tear it apart in League Two next season, I believe, and he's going to be the stepping stone for Wrexham next season, as they're wanting probably to do back-to-back promotions, obviously, with Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. They've got the money to do it. They're probably going to sign some incredible players this season, so he's definitely going to be the striker to help out Wrexham next season. The next player who I have got is David McGoldrick. He's recently signed from Derby County to Notts County. I think this is an absolutely unreal signing. So this League Two next season has just got an abundance of strikers. Paul Mullen, David McGoldrick, Andy Cook, Ali Al-Hamidi, which I'll get onto later on. I feel like this league is going to be, all of the defence is just going to be teared apart this season. But more about David McGoldrick. He signed from Derby County to Notts County. Last season in League One for Derby, he got 22 goals in 39 appearances, which is unreal. Still, any player which gets 20 plus goals in a season is just amazing. So I'm actually excited if Notts County keep Macaulay Langstaff as well. Them two up front will be absolutely unreal. And I'm not looking forward to playing Notts County. Looking forward to the away day and everything. But David McGoldrick is an absolute great signing for Notts County, and I believe he will tear League Two apart next season. The next player who I have got is Andy Cook. They will change the positions. They will change throughout the video. But I have got Andy Cook. Obviously, Wimbledon played Bradford City twice last season. He was unreal in both games, to be honest. He was better at the home game. But last season, he was top goal scorer in League Two, getting 28 goals in 46 matches in League Two, which, again, any player which gets more than 20 goals in a season is unreal. And he has signed a new contract. He was rumoured to go to other bigger clubs in League One, Championship, etc. But he has signed a new deal at Bradford City, which means he is going to stay next season. Unbelievable getting him signed on for another couple of years at Bradford. The Bradford City fans must be absolutely happy with that. He is going to tear League Two apart next season. He is getting a little bit older, but I believe he still has it in him. At his age, scoring 28 goals in a season is unreal. And he's going to be a key part of this Bradford side. The next player that I've got is Ali Al-Hamidi from AFC Wimbledon, obviously my club. Ever since he signed, I've absolutely loved him. Like his energy, his power, his strength, his shooting ability, everything about him. His pace is unreal as well. Obviously, he signed from Wycombe. He didn't really get a good opportunity at Wycombe. Didn't really score a lot of goals, but when he did, they were actually decent goals. Ever since he's joined Wimbledon, he's got 10 goals in 19 games. And I remember once he played for his country against Russia. He literally flew over back to Heathrow the next day and then played against Warsaw and scored, which is just this. That is something that Wimbledon need for next season. We need players with that sort of commitment and to get into that team. And that's just the players we need. We need leaders. We need captains to get up that league. But I believe next season, Ali Al-Hamidi is going to be the star for Wimbledon. He's going to score. Hopefully he will stay by the stuff he's put on social media. I feel like he will. But yeah, 10 goals in 19 games, which is like going into League Two for the first time, is unreal. Next season, hopefully he's going to push on much more and get hopefully 20 plus goals and lead Wimbledon to a much better season. It's just what we need, to be honest. And yeah, Ali Al-Hamidi for AFC Wimbledon, 10 goals in 19 last season, is going to be very important for us next season. Next up, I have got Ben Foster, the Wrexham goalkeeper, usually at Watford. Ever since Wrexham have signed him, he's been unreal. The fans have loved him. This song, I'll try to put it on the video. I absolutely love the Ben Foster song that Wrexham fans have gave him. He's been absolutely unreal. Last season for Wrexham, in the 8 games that he played, he kept 3 clean sheets, which is very good in League Two. The games that he conceded goals, there's only been 1 or 2. He did have a bit of a mare against Halifax, but we won't talk about that. Wrexham fans don't want to hear that. But I believe next season, everyone wanted him to sign. He's got 1 more year at Wrexham, probably his last season at Wrexham or in football. He's probably going to retire after. but he has been unreal. Absolutely great signing for Wrexham. Obviously, he probably shouldn't be playing in this league. He's obviously too good, but I'm excited to get on the YouTube channel, the GoPro for Ben Foster next year. Absolutely great signing. He also had a very important penalty save against Notts County last season, which probably gave them the push to go and get promoted. Over 100 points. Wrexham, again, as I've said in the video, they're probably looking to do back-to-back promotions, and he's going to be another stepping stone. They've got an unreal squad. Probably most of the players could easily play in League One Championship. So Wrexham have got an absolute great squad, and Ben Foster is definitely going to be one of the best players in League Two next season. Now we move on to a player which has recently signed for Gillingham, Johnny Williams. I think Johnny Williams is an incredible signing for Gillingham. Obviously, he's played at Swindon Town. Last season, he played 37 games, got 10 goals, 2 assists for a midfielder, which is actually quite good. Every time Wimbledon have played against him, I've enjoyed watching him. I've really wanted him at Wimbledon, to be honest. We really need that type of midfielder. He's just one of the midfielders which controls the ball, passes it right and left, forward, back, whatever you need. You just need that player which can pick up the ball in midfield, spring it left and right, and even getting 10 goals as a midfielder, 2 assists, probably would want more assists. But every time Wimbledon have played against him, he's impressed, and he's definitely one of the players. He's starting to age now, but I believe Gillingham are on some sort of rebuild. Obviously, they've got the new American owners, and they're definitely a team to look out for next season. So Johnny Williams definitely going to be one of the better players in that Gillingham squad and in the league, and he probably will tear it apart in the midfield. Now we move on to a defender. He is at Notts County, John Bostock. I went to the Notts County versus Chesterfield playoff final game. He scored this incredible free kick. Not sure actually how it went in. The Chesterfield keeper had a bit of a mare. What? But to be honest, defensively wise, he has actually impressed me. He's played very well in the games, in the Notts County versus Chesterfield game that I went to go and watch, and just looking online, the clips on YouTube, the highlights. So big defender. He's been he's done a round of the League Two clubs. He's also been abroad, so he's got that experience as well. Going into League Two, he should be confident to play well in League Two next season. He's kept a lot of clean sheets as the Notts County defender as well. So hopefully next season he's going to kick on and have an even better season than he did in the National League next season. Now we have got 3 players left. The next is a striker that I've picked, Callum Henderson for Salford. He's a very good striker. He scored 12 goals in 39 games. He probably wanted more, to be honest with you, but that Salford side, he pretty much was the player to get them into the playoffs. I remember against Wimbledon, he was absolutely unreal. We were 2-1 up. He missed a pen and then scored a couple goals after that to win the game. Most Wimbledon fans won't want me to talk about that, but pretty embarrassing for us. But is an incredible player for Salford. I've enjoyed watching him every single time that I've seen him play on live TV or even against Wimbledon. He's been absolutely unreal. And if Salford do keep him, I bet he will. He will win another season at Salford, and hopefully he will kick on more and get a couple goals in and more, hopefully around the 15, 20 goal mark. He's definitely capable of it, and hopefully push that Salford side up the table. They were very close to getting to Wembley in the playoffs, but just wasn't enough. But I feel like he is an incredible player, and he's got bags. He's got loads of talent, and he can definitely do better than he did last season. So the 9th player that I've got is Charlie Austin. He is aging now at the age of 33, but he does at the moment play for Swindon Town. He's aged 33, bags of experience. He's played at QPR, West Brom, Southampton, etc. He's gone around the clubs a lot, but last season, in only 20 games, he's got 9 goals, pretty much a goal every 2 games, pretty much. And he didn't really play a lot against Wimbledon when Swindon beat us 5-1, but he wasn't really needed, to be honest. He would have came on. He did come on and actually get bit of an impact in the game, to be honest, but his start at Swindon Town was absolutely unreal. He scored a hat-trick or a couple in his first game. Next season, he is at that age, but he's got bags of experience and he's still got so much talent, and I believe Swindon really want to push up that table, even get into the playoffs. It was pretty disappointing season for them last season, and they probably expected the team to be higher in the league table. And I believe Charlie Austin is one of those players which can easily put them up into the playoffs or even that promotion spots. League Two is very tight next season. So many incredible teams, but Charlie Austin definitely one of the best strikers in League Two. There's so many good strikers in League Two this upcoming season, and I'm so excited to watch them all play, see how they all get on. But yeah, Charlie Austin, very good player. Now we move on to the last player of the 10, which I've picked out. is going to be a midfielder, Elliott Lee for Wrexham. He's done his rounds. He's played for Luton Town before. Every time I've watched Wrexham on TV, he has impressed. He's one of he's like Johnny Williams, etc. He's one of those midfielders which can score you 10 goals a season, 12 goals a season, get you loads of assists, control the midfield, pass it out left and right. He's very impressed me every time I've watched him. Definitely too good to play in League Two. Obviously, a lot of players took the drop to Wrexham, probably for the money, but they have all impressed me at Wrexham so far, and I'm excited to watch every single Wrexham player in League Two next season. And that is a 10 done, but I've got some honourable mentions. Tommy Rowe from Doncaster, Joe Ironside from Doncaster, Ben Tozer from Wrexham. I believe some of the win-winning youngsters like Jack Curry, Huss Biller are going to push on and be very good next season. If anyone has any suggestions of any players that I've missed, please put them in the comments. But that is the end of the video. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It literally helps me out so much. It'll be very appreciated. But thank you for watching and goodbye.